Hey guys, Carrie from the Real Estate Riches Club, and today we're going to be talking about intentional marketing to find owner financing deals. So, what is owner financing? Owner financing is when the owner, in our case, the seller, holds a note on the property. So instead of you going to a bank or going to a hard money lender or a private money lender in order to fund that house, in order to buy that house, the owner, the seller of the house, will hold the note for you. So they're going to act like a bank, right? So this is really good strategies for long-term wealth in real estate when you're looking for long-term holds to grow your business. So what kind of marketing could we do to find more owner financing deals? Deals that specifically could be constructed to be owner financing. Well, one thing is we need to find deals that have no mortgages on them, typically. When the house has no mortgage on it, this is a great setup for owner financing because the owner can easily hold the note for you since it's free and clear. So one thing we might look for, let's just put some criteria up here for owner financing. So it's free and clear. What is some other criteria that would entice an owner to do owner financing with you? Well, it might be another investor. Investors, they don't like houses, they like numbers. They like returns on investment. They're not emotionally attached to the house. So other investors might be good candidates to set up owner financing deals with. Another good audience would be people who have IRAs, right? The house was bought inside of an IRA. We just did a house in Winter Park, Florida, where the homeowner had purchased the home in his IRA, wasn't getting a great return on the investment because of all the problem tenants, and so we bought it with him holding the note inside of his IRA, and it was a win-win transaction for both of us. So these are just some of the criteria that you want to look for when looking for owner financing. So what kind of marketing could we do now that we know these are the things that we're looking for? Well, number one, we could build a list on listsource.com. That is a company that builds mailing lists. And we could pull absentee owner lists. Absentee owner means that the person does not live in the house. It's not occupied by the homeowner. They are absentee. So we could pull an absentee list with 100% equity in the house. So that means they are an investor and it is free and clear. They probably bought it with cash or paid it off a long time ago. So we could build that kind of list, mail to those sellers, and set up some good owner financing deals with that. Another thing is you could look for inherited properties. So again, you could go into ListSource or another mailing list and find houses that are in estates, right? They've been transferred over to a estate or a living will. That typically means that the house is free and clear, that the person might be older, maybe might be thinking about moving out into like an assisted living or a nursing home. So that could set up a good owner financing. Another one is you could build a list on the last, let's say you pull a list where the last sale was probate record. So that means at one point or another, the house was probated, which means the owner of the property passed away, the heirs inherited the house, and the owner, the transfer of title was switched to the heirs via a probate record or a death record. So you could pull a list for, in the last 5 years, let's say the house title was titled over as a probate or a death record. Okay, so these are just a couple of different examples for intentional marketing. Marketing when you want to find some more owner financing properties so that you can build long-term wealth in your real estate business. So that's it for this one, guys. On the next video, we're going to be talking about how to market intentionally when you're trying to find fix and flip properties. We'll see you then.